Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, game number 5. Here we go. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are here in Game 5 on Colosseum, and in the top left as the purple Protoss, we do have Mazur, and in the bottom left as the white Zerg, we have Karate. So, P10 and purple, and Karate will be, what is this, 7? Let's say 7. 7 seems good. Alright, sweet. Reverse those, and boom. Pretty. So, Colosseum. Kind of an oldish map. I mean, I'm wondering if Mazur has any kind of crazy strategy prepared for this map, like he did on Match Point. Either way, it's not a bad map for PvZ. I actually quite like it. It's very easy to get your initial expansion up. Obviously, it's in your main base, so this is kind of the entrance to your main. It's a fairly narrow choke. You can obviously wall it off very easily with a Forge and a Gateway. And then you can expand inside your main with your natural. Although obviously that works both ways. Very easy for the Zerg to do that as well. But it looks like Karate going for the overpull here. And we do just have a normal Forge FE from Mazur. What's very interesting about this map though is this neutral creep, or neutral sunken colony rather, that provides creep here. What this allows for is various crazy sunken rushes off a 9 pool, which are quite amusing to see, but it looks like we won't have that in this game. And unfortunately for Mazur, he will be scouting in the wrong direction. Wait, Elegance temp band from TL? What? That's lolsy. Anyways, so the pool's about to finish. The probe will get in time to see the Lings come out at least. Hatchery going down at the inside expansion. And probe going out to do the same. Looks like one cannon went down for safety. Very nice, very good move there. And the probe's going to get in. See the finished pool. It's going to know what's up. Might go over here to the third to try and block the hatchery there. Looks like the drone actually went in the wrong direction. Oh no, it looks like that was a scouting drone, but the Overlord actually got here, so it went back. Oh yes, that's what I was going to say. If you missed any of the action or you want to rewatch these VODs, I will be uploading these to my YouTube channel, Sayle BW on YouTube.com. So you guys can check it out there if you'd like. And do of course go and check out UED Gaming because they organize this stuff and they're pretty awesome. And Mazur is doing a kind of an awkward wall here. I don't really like this. I don't think that's tied in between the Forge and the Gateway, and more importantly, Hydras and or Lurkers can come up here and just kill that. So I'm not really sure how I feel about this. However, Mazur did in fact tell me himself that he's pretty terrible at making walls. Case in point, letting 2 Lings into his base. By the way, that Overlord moving into range of the cannon was intentional. Karate moved the Overlord into range so it would draw 1 shot from the cannon, and then he immediately ran in with the Zerglings. So the cannon was on cooldown with its initial shot. After the initial shot, very smart move there. Very subtle tactic maneuver from Karate. Anyway. Have a sip of water. Nice. So those Lings didn't really do too much, but you know, Karate didn't actually commit to any kind of silly Ling attack, so we're still in a pretty even position here, I would say. What is this though? What is this guy doing? That guy's acting a little bit suspiciously. Could it be a hidden base? Hidden gateways? Could he be doing the Schnitzel gates? We shall see. Flare's going down. I heard cannons shooting something else. Was that the Overlord again? I don't know. And this probe, man. What are you doing over here? 6 things are moving out. Zealots actually somehow dodged these lings. That's quite nice. Getting a second cannon. Oops. I just hit my microphone. Sorry about that. Second cannon at the wall. Has a probe there to block. He's going to need the Zealot here as well. But as I said, this is not tight between these buildings. So, you know, he's still got to be a little bit wary of any kind of funny Zergling or Speedling run by. But he's going to get the Zealot down here to the 3rd to harass. There's only one drone there. But, you know. And, oh, he's actually moving out the first Zealot as well. He's got to move that back, though. It's not going to do well against 6 lings. It will at least distract Karate a little bit while the cell moves into the 3rd. Is he going to get this one drone? Looks like he might. He is going to get one drone. And he might even get a second one. No, he's actually going to run straight into the main. That's an interesting decision. Things are running back now to defend. And that's going to allow the second Zealot to move out. So Mazur, with some nice Zealot tactics right here, going to just be as annoying as possible here in the early game. In the meantime, though, he's going pretty standard in his main base. Stargate and Citadel going down. Or rather, oh, I forgot! Stargate and Citadel being warped in from the ether. Is that what the expression was? I forgot. I need to write these down. I need to have like a list of cool things to say and just like stick it next to my monitor. Yeah, it's a good idea. I can do that. Anyways, I believe this Overlord will have seen all of the tech going down, being warped in. God, that's like such a standard phrase. Anyway, one Zealot hiding here outside the 3rd, and this probe, I'm still waiting to see him do something interesting. Maybe he's just like, maybe he's actually looking for Joe's Cafe or something, and he just can't find it. Like he's in the middle of the desert and he's looking for this shack, just not finding it. This does actually say Joe's, by the way. I'm not making that up. You see that? It says Joe's. Joe lives on Coliseum, guys. Oh, wait, was that the Zealot that was over here? Why did it go from the top side? I don't know what just happened here, but oh, it is actually going to see Mutalisks. Now, I don't know if Mazur was paying attention just then. But, well, what defense does he have? He has 2 cannons in the main, 2 Corsairs, and 2 cannons in the natural as well, so it should be completely fine against this. Meanwhile, a macro hatchery going down here at this high ground for Karate. I mean, this is basically the standard rally point when you're playing on Coliseum. You don't want to rally in the main because there's like the choke here. You kind of rally here to the high ground outside. Anyway, Muta's going in here, and Scourge going to take down not one Corsair. He's actually going to go 1 on each, and looks like I thought this would be fine with 2 cannons and 2 Corsairs there, but actually Karate has forced the probes from mining here. I think this is +1 being upgraded for Mazur for his Corsairs, and looks like Karate just gonna chill back there and do the mining denial. There's a second cannon going down, but this is a completely useless cannon in my opinion. It's not ranging anything. Now getting an archives as well, and Karate meanwhile just gonna make a lot of drones as he has been doing. Hydrogen also just finishing up there, and he's getting a 3rd gas as well. And this probe is just not doing anything useful. Oh, he's making a pylon. I just clicked my my exploit source. I hope nothing broke. A little bit nervous about that. Hope everything's working fine. So we have a lot of Mutas and Scourge coming in though, so I don't know if that probe, that sneaky probe is actually going to do anything. It's actually going to matter, and actually the second cannon that I said was useless is going to be very useful now, because Karate is actually going to commit to a huge attack right now. I didn't expect him to, but it looks like he will, and oh man, but it's a little bit too close to the wall in, so the 2 cannons at the wall are actually being super useful right now. Oh, the Scourge only getting 1 Corsair right there, and I think that might have been a huge mistake from Karate. Very nice Corsair control from Mazur though, very well defended, and I think that's only 3 Mutalisks remaining, so Mazur is going to be fine now, and he's actually building a sneak gateway here at the bottom right corner. I don't exactly know what that's for, possibly for some DTs to try and run around and cause havoc. But, Anyway. Got a decent, very good saturation at the natural, and a terrible saturation at the main. He didn't even at least put the guys back on the gas, man. Come on, put the guys back. Mind your main. Mind your main, Mazur. Mind your main. Okay, looks like he did put the guys back on gas there. But Karate's actually made more mutas. Karate actually is really committing to these. I'm quite surprised. He didn't even get an upgrade. He doesn't have any air upgrades at all. Oftentimes you'll get +1 carapace if you're doing this kind of thing to counteract the Corsairs, but well, I guess he's doing plenty of damage here, and looks like he's going to go into the natural, which has 2 cannons, and wait, where'd they go? Where'd they go? There they are. Corsairs will come in here though, and Mazur does have, looks like 4 Corsairs now, so it's going to be enough. And is this Link going to see this? Ooh, I don't think it did. And Karate's taking this natural as his 4th. That is the standard base to take as your 4th on this map, so you know, a couple of random DTs from this gateway could be quite effective. But wait a minute. Oh my god, has Mazur been on 1 gateway the whole game? He's just now adding a 2nd and 3rd gateways. I mean, excluding this gateway, obviously. He's had 1 gateway in his main, and this is like the 15-minute mark or something. Ay 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 ay. Spent all his money defending those mutas, and now he's got no ground army to speak of. And Karate's economy is actually out of control. He's oh no, Scudgy! Going and getting 2 Corsairs. I don't think Mazur was paying attention right there. He could have easily run back to these cannons at the front. And it looks like we do have a DT out. Is this probe just gonna build a Nexus there? That'd be hilarious. The ultimate hidden base at the main, underneath the Zerg's natural. But Karate's moving in once again. There's still 4 Corsairs though. I don't think it's gonna work. +1 air weapons is finished. Yeah, he's got to run away. Oh, I mean, the damage has been done. He forced the probes off mining for a long time. He's caused Mazur to just not have anything besides Corsairs. I mean, you know, 2DT is going to come in here and deny this base, so that's good at least. But even if this base goes down, which it will, Mazur is in terrible position right now. Look at the upgrades. Well, at least still no upgrades for Zerg, and Mazur is at 1-0. But that doesn't make a difference when you've got no units. Ay ay ay. Anyway. So, there it goes. You can kill the egg even. We do have some Hydras moving down to defend this. Looks like the drones that were being transferred there have been sent back. Karate still has no Overlord speed. Wow, Karate. Apparently a fan of just getting really ridiculously late Overlord speed, which is actually going to hurt him a little bit now. It's interesting, he actually took this 3rd base now. I don't know if Mazur will actually have the foresight, the game sense, the star sense to go and scout that. And oh, Storm! They only get